Hey guys, it's your boy Aijalonwallace. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Nomad Recruiter. I make videos about recruitment and traveling the world. If you do like my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel at the end of the day. I do teach people how to start recruitment and staffing agency at nomadrecruiters.com. They also offer a free training if you need more in-depth recruiting content that you can check out in the links below. And I also have a free ebook, but if you want a physical copy, you can buy it on Amazon. It's really price competitive as well. I think it's only $14 at the end of the day, but I think it's pretty cool to have a physical copy at the end of the day. So today we're going to be talking about a 30-day business plan, like what you should be doing your first 30 days of starting your agency. So for the most part, you already know about having your website, your LLC, having a social media banners. We went over that content. So it's like, now what do I need to do to start making it happen, to start getting that moolah, to start making that money? Okay, so you want to start off with a business development list. You need to get a list of leads. Start building out your BD list at the end of the day. And you want to start tackling the companies that you want to target and trying to reach out to hiring managers. You know, I would say try to find 1 to 3 hiring managers and start pitching, the pitch of, reaching out to them like, hey, this is so-and-so from ABC Staffing Company. We specialize in this, and this, and this is how we would like to assist you. So you want to start building out that list of leads and pitching to this company. Traction, automation, and volume is so important right now. The more people you're reaching out to, the most likely you're going to get more people coming back to you. Try to set a goal to reach out to at least 40 to 50 people a day. And how do you do that? Well, split it up between your automations, between your email, between your cold calling. Try to split it up and diversify it to, make it 50. If you can, push yourself to do 100 calls a day. And I promise you, you'll start getting traction, you'll start getting people coming back. But it's a number of games at the end of the day. Do not forget that recruitment is a sales job. You don't have to be a great salesman. You just have to be hungry at the end of the day. If you still are struggling though, I do have business development scripts, sales scripts, and a lot of secret strategies that can help you grow your agency at the end of the day. I do not teach you how to buy a Lamborghini, how to buy a mansion. I teach you how to be free. If you want to join nomadrecruiters.com, you can check out the website and go from there. So when you start your agency, you want to have your list of business developments already ready. And most importantly, you want to have a pipeline of candidates. It should be your goal before you start pitching to clients to already have at least 50 candidates within your pipeline to present to clients. So how do you do that? You can post dummy jobs. You can start talking to candidates on the market and let them know like, hey, I'm new to the industry. I'm just trying to grow. I'm just trying to introduce myself and I want to help as much as I can. Potentially I may have some jobs in the future, but not right now. But I just want to put myself out there because this is the niche that I'm specializing in at the end of the day. So it's very important that you start building that pipeline. So at least push yourself to at least have 50 candidates already in your pipeline before you start pitching to business development clients. I would try to make a BD list of 100, business development clients that you would like to work with. Most importantly, location is key. Choose the locations where your market is in demand and do your research. Do not just be working on jobs in California and New York because it sounds cool, or Miami because it sounds cool. We're not in the business of sounding cool. We're in the business of making money, okay? And when you're doing stupid shit like that, it's recruiters like me that's gonna take that candy from a little baby. You have to understand it's competition out here. Every job you work on is gonna be 10 or 20 recruiters, so you need to think smarter than them. You need to think 10 steps ahead of them, and you need to ask yourself what's gonna make you stand out and what's gonna make you different at the end of the day to make sure you get over the hump. Make sure you get to it first. It is a first come, first serve, ladies and gentlemen. If someone talks to the best candidate on the market and get it to that client, you're going to waste your time. So it's very important. Build out your leads, build out your pipeline, and go from there. Start setting up your automation. There are a lot of different automation platforms like Meet Alpha, Dripify, and so many more, so do your research on what the best automations may be for you. You don't have to always go with the automation tools that I recommend. This is just my advice, but I would set up an email automation. I would set up a LinkedIn automation, and then I would try to have a strategy behind cold calling, a strategy behind, reaching out to candidates, potentially even going to meetups or going to events to meet people and go from there to, start building up that traction. The more people you're reaching out to, the most likely you're going to have leads and clients coming back to you very fast. And I promise you, if you stay consistent, if you give yourself a goal to reach out to 50 to 100 people a day, I promise you within your first 30 days, you're going to be signing terms with a client. If not terms, you're going to at least be talking to clients and going from there. The thing about recruitment, and I try to teach this to a lot of my students on our coaching calls that we have monthly, and I'm always there to assist my students as much as possible. And we also have a private Facebook community group where I do help them out as much as possible. But I always remind my students that you have to celebrate the small wins. Every time, I think a lot of students, they see a lot of the recruitment coaches on YouTube and they see our channels, we're posting $20,000, $100,000. My student just made $200,000. And a lot of people identify that with success. You have to understand success is if you talk to 20, 30 candidates a day and 20, 30 clients, you're successful because you have outcomes. You have actionable outcomes. You talk to candidates, you talk to clients. If you have 5 interviews that week, you're successful. If someone makes it to a final round, you're successful. Understand, you have to celebrate the small wins before you get the big ones, and appreciate the small ones because it just shows you that you're one step closer. You're talking to candidates, you're talking to clients, you're doing your email automations, you're putting in the work. Trust me and believe that the results are gonna come. I teach hunger at the end of the day. I do not guarantee results, okay? But you have to put the work in. If you're putting that work in, that's why I say it's best to be working on 5 to 10 jobs or however many you can handle throughout the week, and fresh jobs, because the more jobs you work on, the more resumes you get out there, the most likely you're gonna come back, you're gonna get your first placement, and you're gonna start getting more interviews, and you're gonna start learning from your mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes at the end of the day because there's so many recruitment scenarios that you're probably not prepared for, that you're gonna have to prepare yourself for, but it's very important. Okay? It's always good as well, guys. Keep learning. After your first 30 days, keep making sure you're reading blogs, you're watching YouTube videos, you're learning about new content, potentially invest in yourself as well. If you feel like you don't have the time, if you're working a 9 to 5, and it may be easier for you to just get new strategies to help you win, I would probably just sign up to a program. It doesn't have to be my program, but I would go with the program that's best for you at the end of the day, because it just saves you time and money versus watching hundreds and hundreds of hours of YouTube content at the end of the day. So that's how I would go about it. Within your first 30 days, like I said, you just want to be consistent. Try to be consistent with your outreach. Try to set a number of people that you want to contact throughout the day after work. And this is why I strongly encourage automation, is because if you're working a 9 to 5, well, you need something to work for you while you're at work. And productivity is very important within the recruitment game. And it's so important that you understand this, that you master this. And if you're not, using that automation productivity, possibly you could use it on the virtual assistant side. And there, I do talk a lot about in my channel how you can hire virtual assistants in the Philippines. We do talk about it more in details, in-depth details inside of nomadrecruiters.com if you want to check out, the academy and learn from there, okay? Listen, guys, if you like this video, I need you to hit that like button. I need you to subscribe to the channel. I'm giving you a lot of free content. I want to see you win. I want you to comment. Even if you love the content, let me know you loved it. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know your thoughts. But the like button helps the algorithm. Subscribe button helps the algorithm to get this video out to more people. And also it helps me make a little money here and there as much as I can, because I'm giving out so much free content to you. Once again, check out Nomad Recruiters Academy at nomadrecruiters.com. Check out our free training and make sure you get a copy of Nomad Recruiters Travel the World Makes Placements. I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. I appreciate it, okay?